Welcome to the Parts Counter, presented by Hot Bike Magazine, your source for personalizing your Harley-Davidson motorcycle with Harley-Davidson's genuine motorcycle parts and accessories. I'm your host, Jordan Mastani, Editor-in-Chief of Hot Bike. Our pals at Thrashin Supply Co. just picked up a brand new 2024 Road Glide, and Harley-Davidson sent us a whole bunch of cool new accessories to install. So in this episode, we're going to focus on some cool new functional accessories, and in episode 2, we're going to come back and show you the brand new forged carbon accessories. And then to wrap it up, in episode 3, the brand new Harley-Davidson audio by Rockford Fosgate. We're gonna go inside and show you how it's done. What's up, guys? Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
So you brought parts. You need some help installing them on our bike.
Yeah.
I'm excited because we've been diving into this bike quite a bit over the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
And we're surprised how easy they are to work on. So much of it is plug and play. We've switched out the bars and the risers, a couple foot controls, and everything's been really simple. So I'm excited to dive into what you brought, see how smooth and fast we can get through it.
All right, let's do it.
So here it is.
Very cool.
Here's the beast. Juan and I decided, like, hey, we need to grab one of these new baggers and start riding it, playing around with it. The more we keep dialing it in, we're really kind of starting to fall in love.
Now, the Thrashin guys like to ride a lot. Not only do they ride hard, but they also like to log a lot of long distance miles every year. And the stock Road Glide they have is a great platform as is, but there are plenty of ways you can enhance the function and the form even more.
After browsing the website a little bit, well, Juan, why don't you tell them the first thing you picked out?
Well, I picked the saddlebag liners and the glove box liners. When we're on the road, we like to take our cell phones, our glasses, or camera gear, and this is gonna make sure none of that gets beat up when we're out there crushing miles.
Yeah, that's a fact. After that, since I came off of a CVO, they came with these mid-frame air deflectors, and when I started riding this new bike, I really noticed the difference in the airflow. And so I saw these on the side, I was like, dude, let's add these to this bike. So super stoked to have these on. And then we saw the flat out bar. Stylish, makes the bike look lighter, makes it look a little tougher, a little more youthful. So it was something that we wanted to throw on. I'm ready to get to it. I think this should be a pretty easy install. Skill level.
All right, we got the one wrench, we got this.
All right, so let's start with the fairing. Looks like you remove the rubber storage liner.
Yep.
It's Velcroed in. And then I'm going to install this back in like this. Got to do a little folding. Boom, dropped in. My side's done.
Fold it into a taco shape. It's gonna give us enough clearance to slide that in there. It should unravel on its own. Takes the shape of the pocket. We're done.
This looks pretty easy too. Check this out.
So here we go. We're going to need to remove the mounting hardware. All right, so now that we've removed the hardware holding the bag on the bike, make sure you have a set of hands like I do. One's holding the bag to the bike, otherwise it would fall off right now. But you need to do that to install the liner. Drops in nice and easy. Seat it in there into the bag. Grab your hardware, reinstall. Now the bag's all lined. Let's do the other side.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you very much. There we go. Juan, I'll let you throw that thing in there.
Drop this in.
All right, Juan, one more thing. They supply you with this alcohol prep pad. I noticed that this section could be adhered a little bit more to the bag. So why don't you go ahead, clean off where we want to put this Velcro. It'll actually grip to the liner itself, so you only need to put it onto the plastic, and boom.
Just like that.
All right, first install was easy.
Yep.
Let's dive into that mid-frame air deflector.
Let's get it.
Rather than working on it, leaning over, let's lift the bike up, check out the instructions, we'll get the tools we need. This one should also be pretty easy. And it looks like with this well nut, if I look at the instructions, get it started before you slide it in, and then when you tighten it, it kind of mushrooms. But I almost think you need to do it when it's already in here. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna need to drop that in there, kind of start tightening it. Let's see how this works. Get this one okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna feel some resistance, and that's normal, right? It's just the
nut case.
pinching out.
I think we're good. That side was easy. Let's go over and get the right side of the bike. All right, we got the air deflectors done. Let's move on to the flat out bar. Remove radiator shroud, but you have to turn fork left, pull radiator shroud straight forward. So let's lift the front end up, remove what we need so we can turn the bars. So now we're able to turn the bars. There it is.
Just like that. First part's off.
Nice. Just says to start removing it. So.
All right, it looks like it's just 4 bolts. Make it loose, I wouldn't crack it. We don't want to crack it.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right.
Let's get it through here without scratching the bike.
Angle it like that. My side's in right here.
There we go. Hold it there, Juan. All right, so I think we install the side bolts. Okay, so to install it loosely. Okay, so we've got the washers set behind, so it actually stands off the frame a little bit. Now it looks like we can roll this forward.
And you said these do have a torque spec, right?
97 to 108 inch-pounds on the socket head screw.
All right, we're gonna do the same.
Button head screw, 15 to 20 foot-pounds. Final thing to install the bar is putting the bumpers on it. I'm gonna slide the bumper on. I'm gonna rotate it the way I want. I put Harley on the top one. All right, I'm gonna go to the recommended torque spec, 19 foot-pounds.
Just gonna do the same process. It's lined up, put the Harley on top, so it looks clean. Torquing it down.
A little shroud we're gonna throw on. Turn the wheel, see if you can get it in there. Line these up before we press anything.
Boom.
I think we're done. Let's get the bike off and check it out. Nice.
Dude, that looks sick.
How was that? Pretty painless?
It was painless. I mean, the bag liners, you didn't even have to turn a wrench. A little bit of Velcro installation and it was like, drop them in, we're good to go.
Everything was pretty straightforward. We just looked at the instructions and followed them, had all the basic tools, and it was pretty smooth.
Yeah, I mean, I think we did all 3 of those in less than an hour.
Super easy to install, and I think pretty straightforward. So that's a wrap. I think they're gonna get some much needed comfort by having some options to stretch their feet out when they take a long trip. They're gonna have some nice protection on the inside of the glove box liners and the saddlebag liners to keep their stuff nice. And they're gonna get a nice break from the heat with this wind deflection system. Tune in next time where we touch on the new forged carbon fiber line from Harley-Davidson.
Oh, it's definitely lighter.
And it looks way cooler.
So until next time, we'll see you at the parts counter.